Alright, so I finished another model car, and you know when I finish a model car, I tell you what I did. Well, I tell you, I show you, I share it. So in my quest to build Kodak cars, I built another Kodak car. So in the previous post, and I'll link it below, I built the this beautiful Oldsmobile Cutlass Kodak car, Ernie Irvin 1. I have currently finished building a 1986 Pontiac Grand Prix 2x2, driven by Eddie Burkinswell? Somebody please correct me on that. I'm not familiar with him. As a NASCAR fan, I'm really not familiar with him. But anyways, so I built this one here, and as you can see, it goes very nicely with the other Kodak car. So let me get this one out of the way. Like I said, there'll be a link below for this one here. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But we're going to talk about this one today. So like I said, it is the 1986 Pontiac Grand Prix 2x2 stock car. I used the Salvino JR blank car. I guess you call it a donor car or whatever. Found this guy online. I found some PowerSlide decals. PowerSlide decals are just beautiful to work with. And I took this car and I made it into this car. Alright, so let me put the box cover down and then let me just take a little walk around here so you can enjoy it. Flip her around. So as you know, if you follow my channel, I love these old NASCAR kits. They go together great. They look great. And they're pretty freaking sharp. Alright, so let's talk about it real quick. So this car here, the chassis is the same as the early 80s, the roll cage I should say, is the same as the early 80s monograms, General Motors monogram one, the Pontiacs, the old Monte Carlos, the Buick. So they just put a nice Pontiac body over it. I gotta tell you, the body fits really well on it. It's got a very nice stance on it. I was very happy with, this is the first time I built this particular Pontiac, and I was very, very happy with it. Alright, let's just hold it up here for a second. Alright, so with the body, I painted it just regular gray primer with, to me, a camel yellow over it. That's the same as I did on that one. It's the same color. It takes a couple coats over to gray, but it's okay. Just shoot light coats. Those okay. The decals, like I said, are PowerSlide. Beautiful to work with. The wheel decals, the tires were beautiful to work with. All my NASCAR tires, I just put the decal on, and then I put a clear coat of that Tester's dull coat over it, and looks really good. I don't know. It was just a beautiful kit. It went together really, really well. I'm going to show you the roll cage here, what we did. As you can see, it's a slightly different yellow. I did it Rust-Oleum yellow because I was using the cheap paint, and I didn't realize what a difference the color was. So at that point, it became what it was. Like I said, it went together very well. The engine, little front there where the radiator's at. It just goes together well. I can't say anything negative about it. Dashboard silver, white gauges, steering wheel, black, silver. If I can keep it focused. You know, not a lot to see in there. But like I said, it goes together. I like to paint the water jugs, the old school water jugs. I like to paint them like the Gatorade water jugs. I think that's cool. Like the old school Gatorade orange. I had a problem with the one window. It may have been my fault. I may have cut it too far there. No big deal. But the front window and the back window going really, really well. As you can see, you got to put the decal on first before you put the back bubble window on. One thing I did notice about this particular car is in order to get it sit straight, now I'm well aware that this body was kind of retrofitted onto the old school chassis, but you will have some of the chassis coming off the bottom of the car in order for it to sit well. It did on both sides. And that's the best way I could get it to sit. The hood here is a little tight. Let me see if I can get it off real quick without wrecking anything. There it goes. I love that Kodak box. I love this paint scheme. That striping with the film That's so cool. The engine, I didn't do anything special, but it's mostly aluminum, silver. There's a nice little black wash on the valve covers there. But other than that, everything's straight out of the box. Damn, this thing just does not want to focus. So, really, really happy with this. I think it looks really, really good. Like I said, with the other Kodak car, put this back on here. With the other Kodak car, I think this looks really good. Now I got another Kodak car sitting in the waiting for some coat of paint, and we'll have another Kodak car pretty soon. So, with my Kodak collection slowly growing, that's another build and review. So yes, I highly recommend these old NASCAR kits. I highly recommend PowerSlide decals. This was kit decals, so that was a little older set to work with. But yes, my Pontiac collection, I love Pontiacs, but my Kodak collection's growing. So there we go. Yeah, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, hit the dislike button. You won't offend me, don't worry. Alright, so that's my video for today. Always stay tuned. I'm always building something, so stay tuned. I'll catch you guys around.